You're welcome to the part 2 of this skirt tutorials, and this is the sewing part. In this video we are going to be sewing everything. If you haven't watched the drafting part of this skirt, then you want to refer to the video before this one. In that video we made a detailed drafting of this skirt. So on our next video we are going to be focusing on the blouse part, that is the white sleeve. So you're welcome back again to Queen Sewing Tutorials. My name is Esther. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please remember to subscribe, like the video you're about to watch, and drop your comments. So with all of that being said, let us get started with the tutorials. Now in our last video, this was where we stopped at, where I cut out the flaps, and right now I'm just going to be positioning them on the place I want to stitch. So I'm sorry this part is so dark, but you can see the way I am placing this, and I'm trying to pin this down. Now I will take it over to my sewing machine now, and I'll just stitch at the top. So now you can see I've gone ahead to stitch this, and I'm just bringing it down, and I also went on to iron this very well. So now what I'm going to do now is that I'm still going to be making a top stitch on this, right? I'm just going to be stitching on it, a very tiny stitch. I'm going to be stitching on the both sides. So I'm just going to be keeping this front piece aside, and now I want to focus on the back piece. So now it is time for me to fix my zipper. On my hip line, I'm going to come down by 2 inches. Right, I'm just going to be marking out 2 inches from my hip line, and from that 2 inches I will drag my zip by 1 inches. Okay, I'm just going to drag it down by 1 inch. So it is going to be from this 2 inch I came down by that I'm going to be stitching down to the point where I want my back slit to start from. So I just want to determine how long I want my back slit to be, and for that I came down by 24 inches from my waistline. So I'm going to be sewing from this point right now. I'm pointing. That is the 2 inches I came down by from my hip line to this point right now that I'm just marking. So from that point now, that is going to be where my slit is going to start from. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I've gone ahead to notch out my allowance for the zip, and I'm just trying to trace it out on the other part so that I will know where I'm going to be attaching my zip from. So right now I will just place my zip on my skirt, and I'm just going to pin it all the way through from this right side. Now also go on to pin it on the left side just like I'm doing, and I'll take this over to my sewing machine right now, and I'm going to be sewing this. And also this zipper is having a little overlapping, and if you want to see a short video on how I made this, I have uploaded it on my shorts on how I stitched this zipper onto my skirt, so you can go and check that out. So queens, I am so sorry for this excess brightness on my camera. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. So now I have gone ahead to top stitch on those flap, and I also went on to insert my dart at the back, and I've also gone ahead to sew my zipper. So in case you're working with an Ankara and you place your fabric on each other like this, you may have a little bit of shortage at the front, at the back part. Okay, but because I'm actually working with a stretchy fabric, I do not have so much shortage. But in case you're working with an Ankara fabric, you may have shortage, because remember the back, for the back we came in from the zipper allowance on the waistline, we came in by 0.5 inches, so you might likely have some shortage. So when you experience something like that, don't worry, just go ahead and use the measurement of the back part. Okay, as long as you have added your allowance, your stitching allowance to it, you are not going to have any issue. And also you can notice that at the butt area of this my skirt, at the back part around the zipper area, you can notice there is a gather on it. Yes, that is where your butt is going to be sitting on. So if you follow every step I have shown you from these tutorials, you are going to have something like that. That is actually the butt contouring. Right now it is time for me to shape in this skirt, and I'm just trying to reconfirm my hip line, my knee line, and the full length line, so that I can insert my measurement correctly. So now I want to tell you how to actually achieve a perfect fitting when working with a stretchy material. When you're working with a material like this that is stretchy, that is a bit stretchy, what you want to do is that you want to remove 1 to 1.5 inches from your actual measurement. So this is so important, because if you just go on to impute your actual measurement on a stretchy material, it might end up becoming big. It is going to lose a lot of fittings. So what you want to do is to give it a snatched fittings, right? And the only way you can achieve that is when you remove from your measurement. So that was actually how I was able to achieve my skirt looking so perfectly fitted. I went on to remove from my hip line, from my waist and my tummy, from almost every part of my body. I went on to remove from it. So queens, if you have watched this video to this very point, I want to say a very big thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I just want to remind you to subscribe. Also like this video and drop your comments. So right now I have gone ahead to stitch and shaping my skirts. I also went on to interlock this skirt all the way around. So guys, you can see how the back of this skirt is looking. So, and that is actually the reason for the dart at the back part, right? Because you want to give more enhancement to the back parts because of the butt. Now it is time for me to cut out the band for this dress, for this skirt, sorry. And for that, I have gone ahead to measure round the waist part. So after I have gotten my waist circumference, and now I'm going to be cutting this band by 3 inches. And I'll be using 1 inch to fold this up from each side by 0.5 inch to arrive at 2 inch. So I need a 2 inch band. So I'm just trying to confirm my measurement to make sure I'm cutting the right thing. 3 inches wide and 30. So I had 33 inches for my round waist. But what I'm going to be cutting, I'm going to be adding 2 inches to that. So I'm not cutting exactly 33 inches. I'm going to be cutting to 35 inches. I'm going to be adding 2 inches to that. And when I was done, I just went on to cut this out. So this is what my band is looking like. And I'm just going to be folding this in like you are seeing me doing right now. I will take this over and I will iron this. To take this over right now and I will iron it. And when I was done ironing, you can see what I have. And now I'm going to be folding in the edge of this band. Now I'm going to bring my skirt. I'm going to be cutting off this excess zips. And I'm just going to be fixing my band to my zip like so. I'm going to pin this down, take this over to my sewing machine, and I'm just going to be making a top stitch all around. I also uploaded a short video on my YouTube shorts showing you how I actually fixed this in detail. And if you want to see that, you can go ahead and check that out also. Now I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine just the way you see me do now. And I'm just going to be top stitching all around it. And at this point, I am done top stitching. I went on to fix my button and also my buttonhole. And yes, my skirts came out perfect, like very, very perfect. So now I'm just going to be finishing up the down part of the skirt, like the hem part of the skirt. So guys, I later decided to hem this by 1 inch, right? Just 1 inch folding at the hem part. And I'm going to be using my hemming gum now, and I'll take this over to my iron. I'm just going to be ironing this and I'll also stitch on it. So I'm going to be hemming this by 2 lines. Now it is also time for me to work on my slit areas. I'm just going to be using my hemming gum, and on this part I'm not going to be stitching on it. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. On my next video, we're going to be focusing on the chanteline lace blouse, and guys, do not miss that video. I'll see you on that video. Bye.